has evolved, and a significant portion of it has gone underground. The reasons for this shift are complex, driven by technological advancements and strategic necessities. Today's bunkers are not just simple shelters offering basic protection. They represent a fundamental change in military strategy. They're sprawling, multi-level fortresses, often buried deep beneath mountains of rock and reinforced concrete, designed to withstand immense pressure and sophisticated attacks. These hidden strongholds are built to protect vital command centers, secure nuclear arsenals, and safeguard critical infrastructure, such as power grids and communication networks. This ensures a nation's ability to maintain command and control, and ultimately, to fight back even after devastating surface attacks. The goal is resilience in the face of overwhelming force. The rise of these deep underground facilities is a direct response to the overwhelming air power and the increasing prevalence of precision strikes that have been prominently featured in recent U.S.-led wars. Adversaries have learned a crucial lesson. If it can be seen by satellites or other surveillance methods, it can be targeted and ultimately destroyed. Therefore, they have chosen to bury what matters most, placing it beyond the reach of conventional weaponry. This global trend towards underground fortification has created a new and significant challenge. How do you effectively neutralize threats that you can't even see or easily locate? Standard bombs and traditional explosives barely scratch the surface of these hardened facilities. Deep bunkers are specifically designed to shrug off anything but the most specialized and powerful weapons systems. This strategic shift fundamentally undermines the established principles of deterrence. If political and military leaders believe their most valuable assets are essentially untouchable and invulnerable to attack, they may be emboldened to act more aggressively on the global stage, potentially destabilizing entire regions and escalating conflicts. So, what is the U.S. response to this evolving threat landscape? The answer lies in developing advanced weapons that can effectively reach and neutralize even the most deeply buried and heavily fortified targets. This is where the concept of the bunker buster comes into play. It represents a specialized class of bombs meticulously engineered to pierce through layers of earth, reinforced concrete, and hardened steel, ultimately restoring the fundamental principle that no target, regardless of its depth or fortification, is truly out of reach. These advanced weapons are not solely about destruction and causing damage. They're fundamentally about rebalancing the scales of power and keeping potential adversaries in check through credible deterrence. The ability to credibly threaten what an enemy values most, their command centers, their arsenals, their leadership, is the very cornerstone of effective deterrence. Without that capability, military threats lose their credibility and their effectiveness as a deterrent. That's precisely why the U.S. has invested so heavily in the research, development, and deployment of these highly specialized munitions. The subterranean battlefield is no longer a niche consideration. It is now a defining feature of modern military conflict and strategic planning. The U.S. military's arsenal of bunker busters represents a significant investment in strategic weaponry. It is as varied as the threats it faces, designed to neutralize a wide spectrum of fortified positions. The GBU-28, a weapon born of necessity, is a 5,000-pound laser-guided bomb, a precision instrument of destruction. It was famously rushed into service during the Gulf War, a testament to its urgent need. Its primary mission, to crack open Iraqi command bunkers, hardened against conventional attacks. For even deeper and more heavily protected targets, there's the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, or MOP, as it's often called. This is 30,000 pounds of steel and explosives, a true behemoth of modern warfare. It's designed to reach where nothing else can, penetrating even the most formidable defenses. Then there's the Blue 109, a 2,000-pound hardened warhead, a more versatile and widely used option. It is the workhorse, modular, adaptable, and effective, making it a staple in the U.S. arsenal. It's highly effective against most fortified targets, providing a reliable solution for a range of scenarios. These weapons are not static, they are constantly evolving, in a technological arms race, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. As adversaries dig deeper and fortify further, the U.S. builds bombs that hit harder and penetrate deeper, ensuring no target is beyond reach. The GBU-28 was famously improvised, a quick and innovative solution, ingeniously crafted from surplus artillery barrels. But today's threats require far more sophisticated solutions, pushing the limits of engineering and material science. The MOP was developed specifically to hold super-hardened sites, those facilities built to withstand almost anything. Sites like those in Iran and North Korea, nations known for their extensive underground infrastructure, putting these strategic threats at risk. Each bomb fills a niche, a specific role in the broader strategic landscape. Commanders match weapon to target, carefully selecting the right tool for the job, based on depth, construction, and mission needs, ensuring the most effective outcome. The goal is to use just enough force to neutralize the threat, achieving the objective with minimal collateral damage, without unnecessary destruction, a key consideration in modern warfare. This tiered arsenal ensures the U.S. can counter any underground challenge, no matter how deeply buried or heavily fortified. It allows the U.S. to maintain its strategic edge, deterring potential adversaries. Bunker busters are not just bombs. They're tools of precision and deterrence, vital components of a comprehensive national security strategy. Bunker busters are feats of engineering, combining brute force with surgical precision. Their casings are forged from ultra-dense steel alloys, allowing them to survive smashing through rock and concrete. Shaped like giant darts, they plunge at supersonic speeds, using kinetic energy to burrow deep underground. The secret is the delayed action fuse, a programmable trigger that waits to detonate until the bomb has reached the heart of the target. Sensors or timers ensure the explosion happens inside the bunker, not harmlessly above it. When the charge goes off, the blast is amplified by the surrounding earth, creating catastrophic overpressure that destroys equipment and collapses tunnels. The result? A hidden fortress, neutralized from within. This combination of hardened casing, smart fuse, and powerful explosives turns a simple bomb into a precision tool for subterranean warfare. Bunker busters make the underground battlefield vulnerable once again. Precision is everything. A bunker buster must hit its mark within feet, or risk total failure. The U.S. uses two main guidance systems, laser and GPS. Laser-guided bombs home in on a target illuminated by a laser, often from a drone or ground team. This is highly accurate, but requires clear line of sight. GPS-guided bombs like the JDAM use satellite coordinates to steer themselves, unaffected by weather or smoke. Inertial navigation provides backup, ensuring the bomb stays on course even if GPS is jammed. The massive ordnance penetrator relies on advanced GPS-INS to deliver its massive payload with pinpoint accuracy. These technologies let pilots release bombs from a safe distance, reducing risk and increasing mission success. The result, bunker busters are not just powerful, they're precise, making them credible tools for modern warfare. Delivering bunker busters to the world's most defended targets, a capability that demands precision and power. It requires America's most formidable bombers, aircraft engineered for strategic dominance. These aren't just planes, they're symbols of American air power. The B-2 Spirit, with its stealthy flying wing design, represents the pinnacle of aviation technology. It can slip past even the most advanced enemy radar systems, undetected and ready to strike, and deliver the 30,000-pound MOP deep into hostile territory, a weapon specifically designed to neutralize hardened bunkers. It's the only aircraft certified to carry the MOP, a testament to its unique capabilities and strategic importance. This makes it the tip of the spear for deep strike missions, the first to penetrate enemy defenses. The B-2's global reach and stealth, combined with its devastating payload, allow it to hit critical underground sites with unmatched precision and effectiveness. Like nuclear facilities or command bunkers, striking at the heart of enemy infrastructure, before the enemy can react, ensuring a swift and decisive advantage. The B-52 Stratofortress, though older and less stealthy, remains a vital asset. It brings massive payload capacity and versatility to the battlefield, capable of carrying a wide array of ordnance. Launching bunker busters and cruise missiles from afar, it provides standoff capabilities. In a conflict, B-2S would strike first, neutralizing key targets, opening corridors for B-52S to follow with sustained barrages, delivering overwhelming firepower. This combination of stealth and firepower, a carefully orchestrated synergy, is central to U.S. air power doctrine, ensuring dominance in any conflict scenario. Together, these bombers ensure, through their combined capabilities, that even the deepest, most protected targets are never truly safe, holding any adversary accountable. The ability to deliver bunker busters anywhere, anytime with precision and force is a cornerstone of American deterrence, projecting power and safeguarding national interests. The platforms are as critical as the bombs themselves, representing the cutting edge of military aviation. Nowhere is the challenge of underground fortresses clearer than in Iran. Iran's nuclear facilities, like the Fordow plant, are buried under hundreds of feet of rock and reinforced concrete, designed to survive anything but the most powerful strikes. These sites feature multiple layers of defense-thick concrete, steel, shock absorbers, and heavy air defenses. Standard bombs are useless here. Even the GBU-28 may not reach the core. Only the massive ordnance penetrator delivered by a stealthy B-2 offers a credible non-nuclear option. The message to Iran: there is no sanctuary deep enough. Iran's network of underground tunnels and bunkers is central to its defense strategy. For the US and its allies, the ability to threaten these hidden assets is essential for deterrence and diplomacy. Bunker busters are not just weapons, they're leverage in the world's most dangerous standoffs. Bunker busters are about more than destruction, they're about preventing war. Deterrence depends on the ability to threaten what adversaries value most, even if it's buried deep underground. Without these weapons, hidden bunkers would remove critical assets from the equation, emboldening hostile regimes. The US signals to Iran, North Korea and others, your deepest secrets are still vulnerable. This strengthens diplomacy, giving negotiators real leverage and reassuring allies who depend on America's security umbrella. The knowledge that the US can neutralize underground threats reduces the pressure for allies to develop their own nuclear arsenals. Bunker busters help maintain strategic balance in a world where technology is changing the rules of defense. Without them, US power projection and global stability would be at risk. These weapons are as much about peace as they are about war. Bunker busters are powerful, but their use carries serious risks. Even deep underground, a massive detonation can cause earth tremors, collapse civilian buildings, or release toxic materials. Military planners must weigh the strategic benefits against civilian casualties and environmental damage. The political fallout can be just as severe. A US strike with a massive ordnance penetrator could trigger global condemnation, destabilize regions, and provoke retaliation. Russia and China would likely denounce such actions, seeing them as dangerous precedents. There's also the risk of escalation. A targeted nation might respond with conventional attacks, missile launches, or terrorism. The existence of these weapons can fuel an arms race as adversaries dig deeper and build stronger bunkers. The challenge: maintain credible deterrence without provoking chaos. The race between bunker builders and bunker busters never stops. The US is developing even denser bomb casings, smarter fuses, and more powerful explosives to reach greater depths. Multi-stage penetrators and dial-a-yield warheads are on the horizon, promising more control and less collateral damage. New bombers like the B-21 Raider and hypersonic weapons will soon expand deep strike options. Hypersonic glide vehicles could deliver warheads at incredible speeds, making defense nearly impossible. Far future concepts include microwave weapons to disable bunkers electronically, or robotic munitions that drill to their targets. The goal: ensure that no matter how deep an adversary digs, their most critical assets are never truly safe. Innovation is the key to keeping the underground battlefield in check.